Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your reading for November, monthly reading. So let's see what's coming in with you and your fellow water sign not Pisces, Scorpio. We're in your fellow water sign Scorpio, and we're moving into the fire of Sagittarius. That card just fully went on the floor. I've just got to grab it. Okay, so we have the Three of Feathers, release and recovery coming through. This is actually the Three of Swords, so I think there's going to be a lot of healing coming in with this. And this is like the beautiful little moth is just being released up into the light. So something's being freed, something's being liberated where it might have been hurting you. And it could be that it's the release of the wound so it can now clear and heal. And so go to that light, let that beautiful moth fly to the light, because that's where it's like flying to the stars. That's where it finds its orientation. That's where it finds its guidance. That's where it finally finds itself in clear space and says, I know where I am and I know where I'm going. So there's this sense of being released from something that was kind of binding you and keeping you down onto earth. And there's this release of the spirit energy, which is really beautiful, that's coming through with this, Pisces. So let's see what's shifting and changing. Let's see what's shifting and changing for Pisces. I don't know what's going on with the cards. They're just like really like jumping. We have Wand for Jupiter, Aries. Here comes your planetary ruler, Jupiter, your traditional one, and the Cup Queen, Cancer, Throne. Okay, interesting. So it's this energy of finding yourself at a crossroads and understanding there's a bit of emotional cleaning and clearing out that needs to happen here in order to expand and grow. And then it's like, whoa, I can expand into all sorts of different directions here. So this is, what I'm feeling here. There's an expansion of feelings, but it's also about knowing what to do with those feelings, knowing the true direction of what that is, and knowing how to take action based on those feelings. So you've got a lot of Jupiter coming in. We can see Jupiter here. This is the glyph for Jupiter and the moon. And we've also got Jupiter and we've got Aries here. So a lot of Jupiter coming through, which is potentially where you're feeling a lot more optimistic and feeling a renewed sense of optimism that comes through. So, the Cup Queen can represent your mother. It can represent home. But it does feel like there's something that just needed to be cleaned and cleared out emotionally that allows you to expand and grow, is the feeling I'm getting here. So even if this is, it feels like emotional debris from old relationships, but this can also just feel like you want to clean your house or do a big rearranging or throw some things out. That could also be very cathartic with this energy. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Pisces. Let's see what other energy is coming in. So Pisces, I just want to let you know that this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view, the bigger picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Pisces. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. So, and if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. So love if you come check that out. That is being hosted by my Patreon channel. So let's see. And if you're interested, this is a great time of year to be looking at what's coming in for 2024. So the personal readings are available, and the link for that is in the description box below. Not the zodiac signs, because I haven't done them yet, but this is if you're interested in a personal reading for what's coming in for you in 2024. Transformation is what's here. Okay, let's see. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Hierophant. Okay. Commitment, marriage, dedication. Ooh, Two of Cups. Okay, wow. Two of Swords. Okay, interesting. So we have here with the Hierophant and Two of Cups, the Hierophant can represent marriage and the Two of Cups is like a relationship. So it could definitely mean about the whole concept of, and a relationship or a long-term relationship, the dedication and commitment of a relationship is what we're really looking at here. And this might not be you. This might be someone else around you. I mean, this could be parents. It could be a friend. But it really is, what are you looking for in terms of a longer-term commitment and maybe the future and longer-term direction of a relationship. And there's a few decisions, very important decisions that are coming through here that, need to be made, that you might feel a little bit, uncertain about perhaps. But I feel like you're going to be very strongly guided here. Okay, the Six of Swords, this is the situation. These two people are, this is moving on. It's actually three people, but it's moving on from emotional drama to a place of peace. So the need for that to happen. But it's also a transition period. So it sort of feels like this can also be the card of moving and traveling. So perhaps that is something that's coming up for you. But it's a sense that you and this other person, and when I say relationship, this is someone that's been in your life for one big commitment, about big question mark about what the direction is. So this is not just any old friend or family member. Well, this is someone that's been around for a long time or potentially going to be around for a long time. So it could be any sort of relationship. It doesn't have to be a partner or a marriage, but it definitely is someone that, this could be a best friend from childhood or a job that you're thinking of dedicating yourself to. It does feel more relationship orientated. Absolutely. So it's like this relationship's in a transition period. It's moving out of one space into another. And hopefully it's wanting to move towards this calmer waters here, crossed by the Knight of Pentacles. So again, it's this energy of long-term commitment, long-term plans. So reliability, trust, there's things like that are coming through with it. And the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, so it might be something to do with the pace of what's going on for you. But we have in your conscious mind the Lover's card. This is the relationship and a big choice that comes in. There's something that's not quite clear or not sure about this big choice and decision that's coming up here. So, and for some it's really important to know that you do have the power of choice, but there definitely seems like that this relationship has reached a point where I need to choose a new direction. What's happening deep down is the Star card. So this is what I really like, and this is the sense of flying up to the light that I was getting here with the moth, because it's like they're attracted to the light, they're attracted to the stars. That's how they navigate their way around. And it's this sense that, but this star is deep inside of you. This is what's going on deep inside. So it's trust your own inner guidance, your own inner starlight. This is something that is your true north lies within you. So this is also saying that it's about the future. The star represents the future direction. And it can represent that there's peace and healing. You've got two cards of peace coming in, the Six of Swords and the Star card. So there could be some things that are coming in around that there could be peace, compassion and healing. In the recent past, we've got the Seven of Cups, and this is where things have been very clouded. And interestingly, and perhaps there's been a big evaluation, maybe there's been a choice in front of you and looking at some options, and it hasn't necessarily been clear. And we see the cloud between the two people here. The cloud is still there in your conscious mind. It's not clear what the choice is, or there's some clouded energy around it. But it's really crystal clear down here, deep down. So go to that place. That's where the release is going to occur, and that's where you're going to find the clarity that's coming in. So in the near future, we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is kind of like holding on, because this Six of Swords is moving from one place to another. It's transitioning, and this energy is the part of you that doesn't want to move, wants to hold on to the old. I don't know if I want to move into the new. So, the Four of Pentacles is, what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? Absolutely. This can also be about managing resources, having to be very potentially mindful or careful about managing resources. This could be frugality. This can also be savings. But I do feel like this Four of Pentacles is like, What am I holding on to here? Because something's kind of got to shift. And it's interesting because you're turning up as the Death card. So this is the card of Scorpio. And being a fellow water sign, you'd be feeling the flow of the energy between the two water signs. And so this is where, this is you in the spread. This is transformation. Going through some big changes and cycles here. Birth, death, rebirth. The phoenix, but something's ending, something's birthing, and it could all even be about cycles, what's going on. So yeah, there could even be decisions about things like that, those sort of themes. But this is the card of you going through a transformation. So the energy surrounding you, we have the Seven of Swords. This is the mind seeking freedom. And it might also be that you want to keep some of your thoughts and plans to yourself. Maybe you just need to kind of have a bit of space to work things out inside your own mind about what's going on here. So yeah, that there could be a reevaluation of plans that's coming in with that. We also have hopes and fears, the Knight of Swords. Now this is interesting because this is the card of things moving really, really quickly. But you're being blocked by the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow-moving energy. So are things moving too fast or things moving too slow? That's the kind of question here. And that pace is going to be different to all of you, for all of you. But then this Knight of Swords is it's ready to take action. It's very determined. So once something becomes clear, it's like, I'm ready to just move this forward and I'm ready to jump in. So yeah, but it's not clear at the moment. But we do have as an outcome the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. So this feels like it's a dedication to each other. It's a dedication to the commitment or a rededication. But either way, it's looking at a relationship that has a big commitment attached to it. So it may be that there's a wedding or marriage on, or it may be that we're looking at what's going on. Maybe it's an ending. It could be a divorce that's coming in for you. But it's a sense of this is committing yourself to love and emotional connection and having that. So, and if you're in a dedicated relationship and you're ready to move to the next level, the next stage, it's kind of like you're both coming on board and going, right, we need to understand that we can't stay in this comfort zone and we need to release some things, clear some stuff out and be able to move into the next phase, the expanded energy that we know we're being asked to move into. And that's happening for all of you on a personal level, depending on what direction this relationship is going in. So there's a lot of uncertainty here with the Two of Swords, a lot of uncertainty. This is where somebody's stuck in indecision. Do I choose this way or do I choose that? What do I do? Intuition might be telling you one thing, logical mind might be telling you other, and then you kind of get stuck in this sense of hesitation perhaps. But it's also very clear that there's a very strong decision and choice that's coming in here. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Pisces, and see what we're getting for you. So let's pull an affirmation card for Pisces. Okay, we have, there is no blame. I release the need to blame myself, including myself. That might be what's being released here. We're all doing the best that we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. Okay, fantastic. And let's pull a charm for you. Okay, charm for Pisces. We have the tree. I get the sense that this person or this relationship is very close to you, like it could be related to family or somebody that feels like your family. So, but this is, the tree represents growth. So I've got two charms. One's a tree with a circle around it, which is kind of something restricting growth. And this tree hasn't got the circle around it, so it's time to branch out. It's time to grow. But this is a big, strong tree. The roots run deep here. So this is where you're really looking at those important relationships in your life and how they've grown and how they've formed you as a person and who you've grown into. So I really feel like this is a really wonderful time to choose do some emotional healing and cleansing, and to make a really, really positive choice and decision about what your heart needs, or what a particular relationship in your life needs, or what it is that you're seeking if you don't feel like you have that right at this minute. Because this power of choice and the intention behind that choice is really, really powerful. So that's the reading, Pisces. Absolutely, that's the reading. So if you'd like to come over to the extended reading, I'm going to see where this is going, because I feel like we're right on the edge of making a big choice. There's this kind of sense of dedicating yourself to a choice that is made. And it really is about honoring your heart, honoring your feelings, honoring a relationship in your life. And where is it going after that? So we're going to look at that in the extended reading and delve into this further and further into the future. So love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Like I mentioned, it is hosted by my Patreon channel, so you can actually have a look at some other content that's around there as well. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, Pisces. It helps with the growth of the channel. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading, the link for that is in the description box below. And take care.